Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, me and my team, we will present about rail track maintenance. So first, what is rail track maintenance? Rail track maintenance is the process of inspecting, repairing, and the maintenance itself of the railway track to keep the train running smoothly and safety and to prolong the service life of the track. Rail track must be kept in a good working order, in a good condition to have regular maintenance in order to maintain a reliable service life of the track. Maintenance of the track is so necessary to ensure the quality of railway track, given that the track is loaded by several of different type of train, different type of weights put to it, and always work in an exposed natural environment, which may cause abrasion, deformation of the track, damage of parts, and change of the geometry size or the dimension of the track itself. Besides, track maintenance also defines the performance measure of the train company. As for example, if track was not maintained well enough, it will have problem related in many aspects to come, such as dented track, defects or wear, and many more that could happen. This related problem then could affect the movement of the train itself. Like for example, train may have to stop along the way and could cause delay, or in a bad case scenario, an accident could occur. And then secondly is the general type of rail track maintenance. First, we have rail grinding. So what is rail grinding? Rail grinding involves the grinding machine itself that travel along the track with a grinding stone. The stone rotates vertically and grinding the top surface area of the rail to abrade the surface of the track. Rail grinding process also conducted to correct the track form or the track surfaces, fatigue and metal flow of the track. And then second, we have rail replacement. As we can directly understand from the name itself, rail replacement is regarding the replacement from old to new or from old to upgrade to a whole new system of a track. So, rail replacement is the process where the track itself is replaced to a new one, or is replaced to a new one for an upgrade purposes. In upgrading the track will be upgraded to a higher gauge rail track, to a higher performance track. The replacement will only be done if there are defects, signs of wear, and if there's the need to be upgraded. And then the third process is tamping. So tamping is conducted to correct the track alignment, the longitude, profile, and the cross level of the track to make it even. As we know, track is a two parallel steel line moving across to it together. And another step in the tamping is the procedure to move or lifted several track sleepers at a time to correct the level with vibrating tamping tines inserted into the ballast itself. So fourth procedure, we have track stabilization. This step of maintenance is the purpose to stabilize the track, to make the track to be equally parallel in shape. So like I said before, track is a two-line parallel shape moving across the line together. So track stabilization is conducted using the track stabilizer itself. Track stabilizer vibrate the track in a lateral direction with a vertical load to give control of the process. Track stabilization also includes the process of tamping, like I mentioned before, and compacting the ballast underneath. to reduce the resistance of the track. So for the fifth procedure, we have ballast injection. So this process of track maintenance is the same as stamping process, like I mentioned before, as it conduct to correct the longitude profile of the track. So ballast injection use stone blowing procedure. It blows stones underneath below the ballast itself to make it compact, or to make the track compact, and to prevent the track from any slope from its original shape or size. The last procedure is slipper replacement. So slipper replacement is directly related to the components of the track itself, the slippers. So once the slipper is known to have a defect, the replacement is a must. There's no such thing as repair or maintain. We have to replace the slipper at once, because the defect slipper could cause a rail to lose the correct gauge. So therefore the track could lose its dimension, and train roll could happen, and accident could happen. Slipper need to be changed for a better train roll and to avoid incidents of train rolling on the track due to the defect slippers.
Assalamualaikum, and today I would like to present about the rail track maintenance. So I will explain more in technology that apply in rail track maintenance. So for the first technology that apply in rail track maintenance is called as rail spike in removal machines, or international way of removing railway spike. They usually use puller head and puller bar widely in rail track maintenance. The traditional way use lever principle, making weight overcome the earth gravity and weight from the ground. Furthermore, it is important to replace the new spike after a long operation of railway track. The new machines of rail spike puller is introduced at function is fully automated by machine to pull out the spike of railway track. For example, the multi-function spike puller that were introduced by Harsco Rail as a newest technology that bring out the productivity of spike pulling. So the function of this multi-function spike puller, there are several functions of it. The first one is pull up the spike at one time. Second, dust suppression system. Third one is paint marking system. Fourth, thread gauge measurement. Fifth, spike reclaimer. And last one is time map. So the advantages of this multi-function spike puller is the reduction of human error, reduce human labor, and time efficiency. So I will go to the next point in technology that apply in rail maintenance. So the next point is spike driver with auto spike feed. Basically, the spike driver is known as a spikers, as their job is to maintain for railway track. The purpose of spike driver is to insert or drive spike into the ties of rail track, ensuring the track is in place. Usually, the spikers will use hydraulic pressure to insert the spike into the ties, but now it's more automated by using machine. For example, the Harsco Rail has introduced a spike driver that is called as W96 spike driver that is more precise, reliable, and simplicity. This W96 spike driver set and drive on both sides of each rail. Furthermore, it has ample storage at the back to store the spike deck to be inserted into the ties. So I will put some videos for you to watch and more understand about the spike drivers. For the third point that in technology that apply in rail track maintenance is tie removal and inserter machines. So most important railways track maintenance is the removal and the inserter. The machine as it can pull ties and insert the new ties to maintain the infrastructure and replace ties. These tie removal and inserter machines allow it to grab a railway's ties, replacing with a new ties attached back to the track using fastening clips. Ballast is moved back out. So usually the machine is fitted with a tie changing attachment, or it can be changed according to the size of the ties. So ties can be replaced in a few minutes. It takes several minutes only without having the track to be removed. Okay. Furthermore, the railway ties regularly need to be replaced for track maintenance. For example, the Nordco Corporation selling the removal inserter machine called as TRIPP. The advantage of this TRIPP is that it has an adjustable gripper force. It has operate from either side of track. It can adjust for different lengths of rail types and head, and it can stop fewer maintenance parts. So that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Zuhairi bin Faizal. My metric number is 259553. So I will continue my friend presenting, which is rail maintaining technologies. So the first one is a tamping machine. So ballast tamping is a process to restore the geometry and rearrange the ballast under the slipper to keep the track in a good position. So the track should be tamped regularly. At least the track should be tamped regularly interval to ensure the train to be able to travel safely. So this is the example of a tamping machine. I will explain how they do work. So first step is the tamping machine stop over the slipper to be tamped, and then next is lifting unit will lift level and align the track to be predetermined height and positions. Step 3 ties after the ballast and stop at predetermined depth. And the last is the cylinder assembly performs squeezing and compact ballast in the void. So next I will explain about the ballast regulator. So also known as a sweeper, is a piece of rail transport maintenance of a way equipment used to shape and distribute the gravel track ballast that support the ties in a rail track. So they often use ballast tamper when maintaining the track. This is because they also capable distribute nearly applied ballast, moving it from the shoulder to between the rail and between the rail to the shoulders. So as you can see, this is the example of a ballast regulator. Next, I will explain about the dual anchors adjuster. So this is a rail anchors, or called rail anti-creeper. A spring steel clip that attach to the underside of rail type leg and bear against the side of the rail slipper. So the function of rail anchors to prevent longitudinal movement of the steel rail, either from change in the temperature or through vibration. So dual anchors adjuster will squeeze all type of rail anchors when used in a tie replacement gang, or retighten anchors in a surfing gang operations, or during rail replacement quality control application. So as you can see, this is an example of a dual anchor adjuster. And then last but not least is a bulk automatic anchor machine, BAAM. So after the dual anchor anchor machine do their work, which is they keep the anchors and the slipper together. So bulk automatic anchor machine will use for the new anchors are being attached on the new rails, so they will keep tighten the anchors and the track into the track, so the anchor will goes on the both side of the tie. So this is an example of the bulk automatic anchors machine. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.